Hello YouTube and the comic book community, action figure community. This is my 2023 room tour. I do one every year, so it's that time of the year again. I haven't made a proper video for a while, so I thought I would start and doing videos for the year and do a room tour video. So here we go. Here's my BCW bins. As you can see, this is my complete run of the New Mutants. So I'll just quickly show you what we have here. So we've got first Cable, first Deadpool and Gideon. So far this is the full run of the New Mutants, plus other books in there as well. But it's just all New Mutant stuff, so yeah. Yep. And then over here we have got my X-Men run that goes right down there. So we've got Silver Age, as you can see, got we labels. As you can see, there's some Silver Age goodness here. I only need 2 books to go. I've got an X-Men 3 coming. It should be here, I reckon, soon. And that is from 4-Way Flashes. So yeah, as you can see, and then we get into the Bronze Age stuff, like so. There's X-Men 94, and then giant size X-Men, and then we've got other goodies. Oh yeah, so as you can see, I have just about a complete run of Volume 1. And as you can see, there's another label, and we're getting into the proper Bronze Age, Copper Age, X-Men run. I'll just quickly go through it. See, there's those goodies. As you can see, it's a pretty good collection, to be honest. I got that one, and then I've got this one as well. So, yeah, pretty cool. And then we'll carry on, and there's more X-Men, as you can see. I've got a couple of copies of that book. Actually, I got 4 copies, second prints, and so as you can see, the Jim Lee run. So it's pretty cool, this box. So yeah, we'll carry on, and we've got that's the end of whatever volume of Uncanny X-Men that is. That's where it stops. That's the last volume of the Uncanny X-Men. So I think, yeah, and then yeah, it is. And then we've got X-Men volume whatever it is, and X-Men volume whatever it is, and here's the current volume of the X-Men. Probably 5 or 6, probably. Yeah, I don't get Marvel sometimes. They just keep rebooting the comic book, and you know, just silly. So we've got, this is just other stuff. So we've got sketch covers, as you can see. We've got a wee label. So that's sketch covers of things, and then we've got all new X-Men Volume 1 right there, all new X-Men Volume 2, all new Wolverine, all new Wolverine. Actually, I like this run. And then we've got the 25th anniversary covers. So yeah, pretty cool actually. So there we go. As you can see, there's some comic books. I'm going to get a Magneto cover, a Magneto sketch on that cover, I think. We just got some random books here, as you can see. And then we've got the 40th anniversary Boba Fett 6-inch, and then I got this the other day. And then we've got some Art Germ Beauty, and behind it is some of my Star Wars carded figures. So yeah, they're pretty cool, gotta say. So yeah, and then above those Boba Fett carded figures, we have got my Marvel Legend X-Men collection. So I'm running out of room actually. So I've even got wee labels. I just cut a box up to get that off, and then you know the retro wave behind it. So yeah, I'm missing a White Queen, a Jubilee, and a Bishop. So Banshee, but I looked at that 3-pack of Banshee with the Banshee figure, and it's going to cost me $170. I can't really justify buying it just for one figure. So yeah, that's my X-Men Marvel Legends collection right there. And then above the Marvel Legends, as you can see, I have my Black Series and more vintage Star Wars carded figures. So we got all the Mandalorians that I've collected loose. It's pretty cool. We got some more carded figures up there. My Darth Vaders. I'll just quickly show you there. There's a sketch of Judge Dredd. Me as Judge Dredd from Matilda, a YouTuber. You should subscribe to her channel. So yeah, then we've got my New Hope display. Really like these figures. So the sculpt on that Leia isn't the best, but I know it serves. And then we've got my vintage Star Wars collection, as you can see. So yeah, I quite like this display with the card backs behind it. And then over here we got the re-release of the Star Trek figures. I just got my favourite characters. We've got Kirk, Data, Spock, and Jean-Luc Picard. I've got a wee sketch of Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor from a New Zealander called Rocco, which is real cool. And then over here in this corner is my loose Doctor Who figurine collection, and there is the Big Chief David Tennant, 10th Doctor. Great to see he's back as the Doctor this year. It's going to be real awesome. We've got my Cybermen, and then we've got the Doctors, as you can see. So yeah, I like this display, to be honest. My brother made some things for them, razors or whatever they're called. Risers, is it? Risers, not razors. Risers. So you can, yep. So that worked quite well. And then we've got some wee minifigs right there. We've got Barbara, Ian, Susan, and the Doctor with the TARDIS. And yeah, it's a real cool display. And a big Dalek behind it. So yep. And then over here we've got some just random Marvel Legends and other miscellaneous figures. So we've got some superpowers here. We've got a He-Man with battle armor. We've got a Cyberman. We've got a Strong Guy. And then some of my favourite bigger Marvel Legends. Plus a wee Wolverine. We've got Magneto. Warpath, I think it is. Slain, the Barbarian. And then we've got Apocalypse and my Judge Dredd statue. And then behind that we have got the Retro Wave Apocalypse, and then a Toy Biz Thor. I like that thing. It's pretty awesome. And in this wee bookshelf we have got more Daleks and box Doctor Who stuff. We've got a couple of trading cards, one signed by Paul McGann in there. Just miscellaneous Doctor Who collectibles. So we've got Kylie Minogue there. And then minifigs and more cool stuff. And then as we go further, more Doctor Who figures and wee collectibles. And then more down here, as you can see. And my Doctor Who paperbacks. And then Judge Dredd graphic novels down there. So yep. And then my Doctor Who 11 Doctors set. I think it's 11 or 12 Doctors set. This is it's all the figures, so you can't really see it because my hand's in the way, but yeah. So yeah, that's kind of cool. It's real cool. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. So we have got a vintage Return of the Jedi figure, which is 40 years old this year, that movie. So that's real cool to have that. We've got the Blackbird, is it? More Doctor Who boxed figures. There's more Doctor Who mostly figures boxed that are in these old comic boxes. We've got some vintage G.I. Joes. Dakota Kai, she's a Kiwi. Star Wars, miscellaneous action carded figures. We've got the Marvel Legends Retro 3.75 figures. We've got a Deadpool Dalek right there. And then we've got some pops. What's left of my pop collection. I sold a lot a few years back. So these are the ones I kept. So yeah. Pretty cool. And then up here, just some miscellaneous stuff. We've got Tintin, the characters from Tintin, just wee figures. We've got another Luke Skywalker. We've got a vintage G.I. Joe Falcon, is it? Juggernaut. We've got a wee action figure from a childhood. We've got some Action Force figures. We've got a Data. We've got some Smurfs. We've got a Cylon. We've got the Cube. We've got a vintage Magneto, and then some more card back figures behind them. So yeah, there's Johnny Alpha Strontium Dog from 2018. So yeah, right here we have the Speeder Biker Black Series. So, and behind him is my graded comic book collection. We've got X-Men number 2. We've got a X-Men 11. We've got a Jim Lee cover with the label. Yeah, that's cool. We've got a Jim Steranko signed book. That was from Chihuahua's Comics. Thank you very much for the trade. We've got a Wallace Potasio signed book. 9.6. That's pretty cool. Got a 9.4. I got this off Bram, I think. Whitianga Comics. Oh, that's real cool. Real cool. We've got a 4.0 Silver Age. This has got my name on the label somewhere. If you can, wherever it is, it's somewhere there. There we go. And this is signed by Brent Anderson and Chris Claremont. So that is real awesome, that one. We've got another 8.5 Bronze Age. Art Germ 9.6. We've got a PGX 9.4. So it's probably about an 8.5. And the case is cracked on this thing. And then we've got a 9.8 X-Men Gold signed by J. Scott Campbell. So up here we have got my Dalek carded figure collection from Character Options, and then as you can see I've got some Doctors, the black and white exclusives, San Diego Comic Con exclusives there. And then we've got some random figures, some of my favourite characters. So we've got the original Thor, as you can see. Then we've got Bret the Hitman Hart. Got to have him. We've got a Cobra from the Classified range. I've got the Phantom. I'm a bit of a Phantom fan. We've got Dredd. We've got a Zombie Captain America. We've got Wolverine. And then we've got Johnny Alpha Strontium Dogs. So, and then in this corner we have more Daleks and Doctor Who figures, carded figures. So yeah. So here we go. I've got my cam for when I do live streams right there. We got some of the 3.75 retro wave. There's a Marvel Legends Professor X. So yeah. So they look quite cool hanging up like that. And then I've got my UK Battle Action comic book collection right here. So yeah, it's pretty cool actually. These date back to the mid-70s, and this comic finished in, well, I think about 1988 or 87. I can't quite remember. So there's a Black Series figurine. And here is my 2080 collection featuring Judge Dredd. Under here somewhere is number 1 and number 2, which is the first appearance. It's about there. It's the first appearance of Judge Dredd is there. And I've got the first 549 or 48 issues of this comic, the greatest comic in the galaxy. So yeah, pretty cool. You've seen them in other videos I've done, so check those out. I might put a link in this video so you can see Judge Dredd, the first appearance of Judge Dredd. So more 2080s, I think. Yes it is. So yeah, and it's still going now. They're into the 2000s. And then we've got my Doctor Who DVD and Blu-ray collection. I just got that the other day. Pretty stoked about that. I've watched a few stories of it, and it is very, very awesome. So, yeah. And then I've got a complete series of all the series. So, from 1 to whatever it is, 12, is it? So, then we've got this trading card book with the Jim Lee trading cards. So, yeah. And then here we have got my 2080 annuals and Judge Dredd annuals. We've got Doctor Who annuals, Battle annuals, just all the UK annuals that I've collected over the years. So these are real cool, actually. Some real cool Brian Boland artwork on these things. So yeah, really awesome. And then a quick video. There's my tape that I used to tape my comic book bags with. So these are just, basically this is all my X-Men other book collection. There's Thor there, Hulk, Thor. I'm not quite sure what's in this box, actually, I can't remember. And just miscellaneous X-Men books. There's X-Men Volume 2, and those 2 boxes there. We've got Wolverine in these 2 boxes. Yeah, and it carries on. And just miscellaneous X-Men stuff, all mostly over this side. And then over here we've got more UK stuff in this box. Scream comic, Marvel random comics, so that's like all sorts of different Marvel stuff. Excalibur Volume 1 is in this box. I'm trying to complete that run. We've got other miscellaneous stuff here. As you can see, there's more UK 2080 Judge Dredd stuff. And then we've got my trading card collection here. So I've got mostly all of the X-Men trading cards. So we've got the Walking Dead collection right here. I may sell my Walking Dead collection. So if anybody's interested, hit me up about that. So yeah, just random stuff here. Trading cards. I'll just quickly give you an overview of, see that, that's the first set, as you can see. Yeah, so I've got the first 4 series of it, as you can see, so it's pretty cool, actually. So yep, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video that I just made. Thank you very much for watching it. I'm on the road to 1k. I need to make more videos, so I'm going to try and make more videos and live streams this year. So yeah, thank you. Give me a big like if you like this video. Share it. Leave a comment. I reply to all my comments. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And ka kite anō.